It's a relationship that I'm very proud that we have. And whenever I do something, if Ms. Z's not there, I literally almost feel lost. I get really stressed about stuff, and everybody in here has been in JSA long knows I stress about stuff that I really shouldn't stress about. She puts me back in track, and then but the great thing about Ms. Z and I's relationship is that we do discuss everything. We come up with we may not agree, and we may argue about a certain thing, but we do come up with a solution, and we are compromised. So I just want to say it's one of the greatest honors to have Ms. Z as a co-advisor. And I often say she doesn't get enough credit for what she does in this. I told Bethany, she is my new Christina Cohen. Not that a lot of people I'll tell you, mine's not going to top that. Mine might very well top that. But I can honestly say that Bethany's been the top president that I can get really frustrated at and scream at, and she'll take it. And she'll put me, she's like Ms. Z, a lot of times she'll, correct me when she says I'm being over dramatic about things. I probably should have got the most drama queen award. And I actually I would text Bethany, and I would get used to that, 11, 12, 1, maybe 2 in the morning. Something just pops in my head, I have to say it. Bethany actually did the one thing that I say a great leader must be able to do. And a great leader must be able to delegate and pass those jobs down. It's that leader's job to make sure that the other chapter members get a chance to shine. And Bethany never asked for the recognition. She never asked to be recognized for anything. She wanted to make sure that everyone in the chapter, if you want to be involved, you got a chance. And she always made sure that people did that. And she was also the type of president that if an issue needed to be dealt with, she didn't have a problem going to the person and kind of laying it. And she encouraged the people, if they messed up and did something wrong or weren't getting something done, she had a way of going to them and convincing them to get the job done. But try to make everyone feel as if you're important. And that is a sign of a great, great leader. And I can go on and on, but Bethany Mancuso will now become my new Christina this day.
Hey, Patrick.
Fernando, you are 100% correct. That's the one story I actually do remember. When the one time I met, but
it's the grossest.
They literally have flipped all the mat. I think you guys were jumping from bed to bed.
We were
just flipping them,
pulling pranks on people like idiots.
Yeah, but I have to say, Fernando, even though I was upset with the time you have, the stupidity, but it was freshman thing, so I was like, you should be a freshman being stupid. But that would never define. I always say you weren't as involved as maybe you probably could have been. But one thing, Fernando, is that if things had to get, when we were getting ready to do events or go to events, Fernando Lucy was the one that made sure that he did want to be involved. So it wasn't like I just ignore it and I don't really care. Okay, so I appreciate that. And I appreciate also the leadership that you gave to underclassmen and the way you did speak up about JSA and encourage people to get involved. And that's very important. Sahil, I have to say that one of the greatest treasures I've ever had. I'm telling you, this guy, I'm telling you right now, you guys got some cocktail competition. He did budgets. If somebody wanted to spend money this year, they had to submit what they wanted to spend. And if they came to him later and said, well, we need to spend, he would go, for what? What do you need to spend that money for? Why do you got to spend that much money? Can't you go somewhere else and get it cheaper? I mean, it was really good. He kept the books really good. I really didn't have to stress about bookkeeping at all this year, which is my biggest, I hate keeping books. So not only that, but I know a lot of times you felt like you were getting the short end of a stick. But a lot of times you were the person we go to. We wanted to make sure that a responsible person was in place to get something done. You were the person we'd think of. You're the first name that would come up because we know that if we put you in charge, it was going to get done one way or the other. You were always that type of person that you just had that matureness about you, and that presence about you. And not only because you're, Sasquatch and everyone's afraid of you, but
What about the other part?
we're not going to talk about the name of the other.
All right.
Hey, yeah, the other one, we're not gonna talk about it. But thank you for letting us laugh at you because.
Horrible.
Come on, give me that.
That was one of the greatest spring states.
That was by far one of the best.
I haven't laughed at a spring state literally could not breathe type of laughing. And it was just funny. I mean, and he never got really, he didn't get ticked off and get on my, why y'all picking on me? But it was really funny. It really was funny. So thank you for doing that. That's, I can't say nothing. Sean, you're my last Jeffus. I mean, I've had all the Jeffus. You're my last Jeffus. Unless you have children. I'm not planning around when you have children in JSA. I hope I'm not still here. Okay, if I have, there's something really wrong with me. But anyway, Sean, you have always been solid. You've always been responsible. You've always been on top of everything.
It's a solid 10 minutes.
You've just been a great member and a great leadership type of example for everyone underneath you. And I appreciate that. Always on time when we asked to get stuff done. You were always there. And you did become a really good speaker. You're right. When you first started off, you were a little iffy on your speaking, but you definitely became one of the great speakers that we've had in JSA. Matt, I can't even begin to say how many times I've joked around with you, and Matt made a good Mr. Gehm today for Senior Takeover Day, but I have to say this, and excuse my French, he sucked in a wheelchair. This guy did not know how to drive a wheelchair. I mean, seriously. I'm going like, if you want to turn left, hold the left wheel, move the right wheel. And he couldn't get that down for some reason.
Because he's ugly.
So, yeah, it was definitely ugly. But you did a great job. Matt, you've been an awesome chief of staff. I mean, even when you were a student in my class, I mean, I don't even, during A-Push Hell Week.
Those pearly whites.
Everything else that you went through, I don't think you ever made someone feel like, I hate this, I can't stand this. And an excellent leader, and you were an excellent choice to represent this chapter in Japan. I mean, almost all these seniors were represented in Japan. I can't thank you enough. You're definitely going to be missed. I'm sorry your sister got the better looks, but...
Oh, that is so true. Woo! Damn.
She said she got the looks, you got the brain, so there you go. It had to be a trade-off somewhere, right? My speech mainly is
Jody.
for the seniors. Did I miss your seniors? I didn't miss your seniors.
No, we're all over here.
Yeah, we're all here, okay. All right, so...
Stop moving.
Bethany, I was going to say this last one, I'm just going to do this now, because I do want the tradition to stay with you speak last. Bethany, this chapter really thinks more of you probably than you could ever imagine. And because of that,
If you cry,
this chapter decided that they want to do something back for you. So this chapter...
give me that look. Give me that look.
Stop.
Give me that look. Oh!
I don't want anything.
You gotta open it.
I don't
Hey,
want
Bethany did not ask for this, so just let it go on the record. So
Oh my god, that's not what I'm saying. Okay.
Bethany,
Please open it.
you have been like an adopted daughter. Like I said, I know at times I screamed at you that I probably shouldn't have screamed at
Sean.
you. At times I may have chewed you out when I really shouldn't have chewed you out. But Bethany, I can honestly say I've asked you to do something, you'd be there. I don't think there was a day went by the entire time you were president, and Ms. Eden and I was talking about this the other day, I don't think a single day went by that you did not come into my room and go, Mr. Gehm, is there something we need to get done? Is there something that you know we have to get accomplished? And I have never had somebody come in my room and almost on a weekly basis come up with a different idea. And even if it was as crazy as it could be, she said, let me pass this by you. But she always was thinking of how to elevate this chapter. And Bethany, you and your executive board, we did not get chapter of the year this year, but that was not because of what this chapter did not accomplish. Okay, this chapter, in my opinion, you know, it is something I've always wanted this chapter to have, and it's not because of me. I do not want the recognition of that as being chapter of the year. It's just because I know that this chapter works extremely hard. And one of the things that we pride in this chapter is that we are, and this is an envy of a lot of other chapters, is that they're very envious about how close this chapter is. This is a close-knit group. We experience a lot together. We go through a lot together. When one of our members is hurting, we all hurt. When somebody needs something, we're there for them. And I can say, Bethany, every single person in this room and those that aren't here, that you have been, without a doubt, not only a great leader, but you've also been a great friend to everyone in this room. And with that, we present this to you.
Are you gonna go get up?
Don't drop it.
Seriously, don't drop it. Really, do not drop it.
Drop it?
Yeah, okay.
I want to see what you got.
I really don't.
She's going to show it to you after she
I don't like
opens it.
opening presents.
You don't like opening presents.
No, I love opening presents, but not publicly.
Okay, come on, Grandma.
Go in.
One
Who packed this, Mr. Kim? You pack it?
You're not gonna stand the wrapping paper.
I'm sorry. So, what is this?
Guys, she'll show you. She'll show you when she's done. Don't
Why?
You need it for college.
It's your heater that you gave me.
It's my what?
The heater that you guys gave me.
Oh my god, thank you.
Look at that.
Do you like it? Oh my god, I forgot
don't
about
like it?
Yes, thank you. It's wonderful.
Make sure it works. You might want to check if it works.
Then I need to get something else.
All right, everybody, sit down.
Hi, everybody, sit down. Hi, Bethany.
It's only a heater.
That's not really it.
It's only a heater.
That's the charger for the heater.
There's no charge on that.
This one, do not drop.
Yeah, please do not.
Do not drop.
But thank you. I'm
Okay.
honest about it.
This is the true gift. It's
Hey,
from the entire
Scoot over a little.
I won't drop it, I promise.
Wait, guess what it is?
No.
A DVD.
You're right.
You're actually
Oh my
right.
god, who wrapped this?
It's a picture of Sahih.
Ms. Z. It's definitely Ms. Z.
Yeah, it was probably.
I can't rap.
Oh, I opened it upside down. Sorry.
That's good. That's the suspense.
Yeah, it is suspense.
I would clap, but come on.
Okay. Because you said you weren't going to cry, and I was like, hey, she's going to cry.
Ms. Z, Ms. Z, the famous words. I'm cried out. Stab, give me a shout out right now. DJ Sabby T.
Someone we got you then.
Yeah, I do like the heater. It's pretty solid.
That's not fair. You guys tricked me.
You guys, just saying, right here, she promised not to cry.
I did.
All right, guys, sit down.
Good one, Grillo.